Hello there, Cobras, and welcome back to Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story. I'm TryclydeTamer. Last time, we got deeper into Peach's castle and fought Blizzard mid-boss, but there was also a little bit of kerfuffle with Fawful. We punched him away, but there's some Dark Star nonsense happen. It's inside Bowser, so we have to explore his airway while making use of the crystallized Blizzard mid-boss to get all the way and give chase to the Dark Star. But for the time being, we want to hop into the challenge node. Challenge node alert! Gauntlet, new class is awake. Go take a Globin. Alright, but we're not going to go into Gauntlet quite yet. We're going to give another try to the 99 block challenge. Just going to try to keep my focus upon this thing while this music is all lovely. Of course, I already succeeded in the 3DS version. But then I'm going to be speeding up. But I might already be doing such a thing. Because I gotta focus. Hiya! I was counting backwards from 100. It's like I'm going under anesthesia or something. 99 block beaten. You are men among Globin. As promised, your current coin total will now double in your legendary pockets. Oh, but this amazing prize can only be given but once. Do you want coins doubled now? Would you rather collect more and double them later? I will double later, just to put things into reserve. Not that I really need to buy anything. And I guess you can try the challenge again if you are oh so insane to even try such a thing. But anyway, with that collected, I feel complete enough. I don't need to go to that gray block ever again. It's always been gray, but I'm going to show some stuff off. Don't really need to worry about my current unhealedness, but I'm going to keep my great and powerful badges right there. And as for gear, Guardian Slot, Special Gloves, Master Wear, AOK Wear, Surprising Slot, Special Gloves on Luigi. We already did the MLX battle here in this, but I also have the recording for it. Yeah, saying that you should do some battling in the airway if you really want to level up, because it definitely is among the best places, if not the best place to level up for the brothers. Level 35 and up recommended. You know what? I'm gonna try, even though we're only like, what, level 32? Junkerettes. So, yeah. The MLX battle in the 3DS version I got on recording, but it was kind of boring, not really much different from what we've already seen. So, I'm just gonna briefly show that, but also show the footage for the 3DS version of this fight as well, just to show off any possible different attacks that may have happened. Alright, we got some Thump Twassin. Yes, Thump Twassin, or Thwomp Tossing as it is. Alright, surprised I didn't really mess up any of that. But we got 15 turns to do this thing. I'm definitely going to start off, well, I would say Magic Window, but I almost clicked on it. But Snack Basket is what I feel when these things are as they are, especially with how things are lined up. There's a bigger area to climb as the things fall slower or faster depending on stuff, and if they're more shiny you want to jump for it in the 3DS version, but you can't jump in this version. It's a lot more simple, but things are a bit more rapid paced, but the slowness of everything makes things seem a little harder in the 3DS version. Make all these comparisons. See, I don't think this happened in the original fight here. And double poop, and then I messed that up. Then here comes a derpy bonefish. No different colors of the things. It's just like regular, whatever you call them, noobs. Then a chain chomp. Let's see if anything different happens with other fights. Dizzy can happen, but I'm gonna see if I can go for some defense downness. Especially with Falling Star, how lovely it is. I did like a two-way spit. Like, part of it went to my 3DS, but I don't really know where it is. Part of it went to my pop filter. Alright, just gotta know your timing. Get your Yoshi's Island skills going on, even though you don't really aim with a blah 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 kind of deal. I feel like the attack could have gone longer, but I'm sure it's gonna be an excellent right around there, possibly here. Okay, yeah, it doesn't really kick in until the end, but yeah, I don't know. No defense down yet. There's only these two guys. I don't know if Mashing B helps, but yeah. Okay, here we go. Here's the attack that didn't happen, but of course, yeah, you probably see it in the 3DS version. Like, he's supposed to jump on the smaller one, he's going to toss a bigger one, you got to jump on the bigger one as well, and then he's going to rush you, so he's got to be ready to get out of the way of it, see? He's got to wait for the things to kick in a little bit. See, the hammer just didn't come up in time, gosh. Oh, dizzy. Reminds me of the knocked out health inspector in SpongeBob. Oh! Mamma mia, Mario, knockout time. Ooh, this could be a loss. Just a extra challenge of needing to be level 35, or at least recommendedly. Alright, here he tries this stuff. He's gonna blow in his pants. Anything actual coming to me? Ooh, a cheap. Yeah, should've just let it bounce, see? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting the same result. Okay, now he's not going to toss it at me. So it must be different in 17QW version. Bada bing, it's time for Mighty Meteor. I cut like 2 seconds out of this thing. Alright, is that good enough right there? And, ooh, yeah. If there was a 3DS version, that would have counted as a failure. And so would that as well, see? It's actually more lenient in the DS version. And the meteor is actually smaller, at least it feels to be. Okay. That was an inexcusable miss right there. Would have been some type of mushroom, probably Ultra. Ba-bomb, there we go. I was wondering if one would actually happen. Simply jump out of the way of it when it comes your way. Let's try a Super Strike Falling Star with our voice cracking, but I'm really inducing my voice cracks now. I could go for a little drink, maybe even call it quits, so to speak, for this segment once I beat this boss. If I do, which I'm sure I will, because 15 turns is decently lenient, and I'm only a tiny bit behind, but I do have good equips. So let's see what the Super Strike does. I'm pretty sure it's only going to apply to that first one, and it did an excellent attack, and the excellent applied ahead of time as well. So there we go, that is a defeat of Junka X. Only a little bit more to go. Or only something words to go, or 799. Plus 5 win for all Globin. That's a very shiny trash can. Garboer or something in his Gigantamax form. Let's go. Pikachu and Eevee were such new things when I was first starting this. Oh, and so battle stronger monsters or never faced the Globins of this class. So we've yet to fight the boss that would be appearing things. And obviously, Bowser boss fights aren't really a thing to count. So, yeah, no real pieces of equipment to get from there. But we've made progress. Back into Ziva Airway we go. Ziva Airway. Like a V apostrophe airway. Some weird contraction deal. Some type of deal. Like contraptions, like a device, and then contraction is a pregnancy-related thing. Usually end-of-term deal. So, we got a battle against air cheats. Try to unplug their plug, but you can hit them ahead of time if you want to do damage. Let's see if you can trigger such a thing to happen. Yep. You can just do some continuous damage if you just want to defeat them as they are, but of course they're going to get slower and slower and beat you up. Beat you up, sis. So, of course, that one right there can't really do much as it is. But then, as for the other ones, we're gonna try that, but I wasn't trying to attack that one in particular. Just gotta get my stopwatch back going. So let's try to unplug your plug again. Very tight timing it is, but of course you don't really get the chance to damage. I didn't really do much damage to this one, but a great hit, beat it down anyway. Alright, see, this is a good place to do your level ups, and also grind a little bit of items in your itinerary. Get some 50 coins from there, because we got ice going on. Let's hop on out, and then bring Bowser to do his Y button instead of X to quit. So there we go. Seems even more fricative. Yeah, it doesn't really seem very fun. Whoa. Why were you being silent for a second, Mario? I guess that is the thing that happens when there's a lot of stuff going on screen. I guess I'm just gonna treat things like that. It's a pretty easy win, but still not quite close enough to our next level. Dun, dun, you got the coins right there, and the coins will treat you well. Oh, get there before we get in the battle, but it's probably gonna knock around and cause some knockdown damage. Bad times? Nope, I guess not. I'm still no level up right there. So, when things are not icy, this little swamp block won't do much of anything. Alrighty, and then you'll do that. Slide it around. We are in the ice cavern / the ice puzzle location of Ganon's castle / tower. Yeah, because we're not in Bowser's castle, we're in Peach's castle here. Alright, so, yeah, just gotta get on ready for everything. Of course, there isn't really much punishment, but I'm a glutton. Ring for punishment? I don't know. Excuse me. Yeah, I can't do that because it's not tight enough for me around here. I'm pressing Y for cancellation instead of the X button. I'm pressing Y instead of X. Then you see we can just jump right up to there and be so lovely. Can I get the item before getting the thing? I guess not. It's gonna lock me into the battle. Kachonkler 24. But there is level up time from here. Oh, it's only level 31. I thought we were at like level 32 when we fought Junkrat. So we were 5 below par, which isn't bad at all. But damn, 1 up deluxe. Oh yeah. Very lovely item. Oh no, a flim flammer. I don't like flim flammers, but we're gonna get coin cammers. Ivy cam. I don't know. I was thinking of Ivy, but Bandy cam. But the switch doesn't appear when you're in icy form, so whatever must be done. This block switch must be hit hotten to make things a little less hit hot on the fire. The fire! Then we gotta go on down and do that. It's kind of weird in the remake when you do a hammer first strike, because Mario's just like, hammer! The way he says in Superstar Saga. The weird little situation of the everything. So we're gonna go in here. Think of this little room as a type of hub. Keep our both screen deal going on. Just to show Bowser what he's doing as well. Might as well not really cut around too much because we know Bowser's just going back and forth with this movement. So we've gone as far as we have, and there's still a lot more far to go. Very far outpost we are going to. I wish we were at far outpost so we can hunt for General White. Maybe not wishing I could do such a thing. Alright, so keep it simple enough. Gotta droop trap the fire again, even though we don't need to walk through here. We could just do the Icify, but let Bowser flare up a little bit. Maybe that's why his chest is all burning, because of the little bit of fire going on. Not just the Dart Star. Ooh, he scooted himself into me. Gosh. Ooh, now they're trying a new attack. I was wondering if it was gonna happen, but I didn't really remember it. It's kind of like the news, those dudes in the Toe Town tunnel caves. Ka-chunk. Doesn't really matter what I do, like you're gonna deflate them or just kill them if you get off center, just keep on smacking them around. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna cut out this battle. I was thinking I was going to just pad our time a little bit. Hell yeah. It's kind of messing with my OCD, not taking enemies down or, well, doing equal damage with the equal rights. Kind of scootery with my voici. So we got a little something different going on here, but we gotta get moving ahead for it. Not gonna show Bowser unless I feel like showing Bowser. Just make the assumption that Bowser is making movements, making a lot of numbers as well. Alright, so let's plan how this works, trying to remember how I did it in the remake to be a bit more smooth, but me thinking about how it's all gonna work is not treating me well. So we're gonna start off by giving me a little less slipperiness to work with. And then we're going to spit out water, but instead of overturning the water and making it useless, we're going to icify it. Good thing the brothers know to move out of the way on their own accord. You can put the ice right there, then we can climb our way up, then we're going to un-Bowserify and un-Grativify, and make a little slooper right there, because when a slitty slooper like that is the way it is, you can drop more water into your face, and then you can freeze the water again, and be prepared for the brothers to move out of the way. I wish they would move to the right, because I just need to jump over. Can I? Okay, just barely moving into it does that. Gosh, retreading steps that don't need to be retread. And of course, doing that thing makes the brothers slide and doesn't really do much to work with. Here, let's get some momentum going on. Okay, but they stop in their tracks. Either way though, want to melt the ice to get rid of the water and evaporate the water by making it touch the fire. So much steam going on, you'd think we'd have little twisters to spin jump through. How long have I been talking? I've talked for like probably the past 3 minutes based on things going on. Here's the save block room. The Dart Star escapes, blah, even though I'm not showing the top screen because I want to make things as easy-ish as possible in my editing capabilities. Oh yeah, retry clock. Plenty of blocks to get around here, and also coins. This is obviously the last location for coins, but for the time being, cutscene time. There! Mario, Luigi, there it is! The DNA, and the Dart Star, the DS. Just go like 2 inches down into the fat. Make things a lot easier for me. Always doing a crunch of the DNA, causing some mutations. But it doesn't like to mutate. Looks like it tried to absorb Bowser's genetic information, but didn't get it all. Only Bowser's body could give even the Dart Star indigestion. But the Dart Star is telling Bowser indigestion itself. Yeah, now's the time. Figure out some way to KO the Dart Star. Alright, gonna strategize a little bit, don't get too close. And do a little coughing. Didn't know why I had to do a little coughing, but I don't know. Seems like it could be a pure dark type, maybe like some weird dark fire, but just the fire part of it is weird. Clunk! Oh yeah, you did a big clumpy, then you did a big punchy. I recognize Bowser's arms from anywhere, but it doesn't need to do the haymaker yet, just a little bit at a time. Tuck those arms away. Well, well, well. Starlow's not really gonna make a reaction yet. Jump, jump. Ooh, I thought I wasn't gonna make that one, but I guess I have made that one. A sure wind blows with glowing. Oh, sticky block that gloms when hit. I hear you freezing cold. Glom and glump, those such weird words. If you freeze and harden, no, come back. That which has glommed on will drop off like ripened globin. Alright, so it would be wise to un-icify and get such a things, okay? Yeah. Wait, yeah, I shouldn't be doing that. I didn't mean to move as Bowser. Jump, guys. There we go. Maybe just don't press anything and be prepared to press buttons a couple times. Come on, no. Okay, maybe the things were different than expected. You're supposed to, like, Bowserify instead of jumping off his brothers, or maybe things aren't reacting as they should for me. Okay, what's happening? Bowser gets put into automatic movement. Oh boy. I have a feeling I'm gonna like the name of this enemy. Just gotta walk it ahead of time. These guys are known as... I'll make you wait for it. Here we go. Oh, get the timing. It's gonna keep on trying to go for me. Trying to dizzify me, I bet, as well. These guys are known as stomps. They can drop some type of equipment. I'm pretty sure it's up front and center. Don't really see it right here, but yeah. So we're not gonna worry about it yet. But take my word for it that they can drop a type of equipment. At least I have great sauce on. Didn't really get to show off these guys' attacks. Stomps! At least they get to take 44 HP of damage, even though it was 24 for my face. So let's see if I can bring it back soon in my life. Let me finish my attack so I can fill my gauge. Gosh, Mr. Stonk. Boom. You guys have a little bit of HP, well. Think of them like Huff and Puff or something from Paper Mario. Even though those types of enemies are only in the Paper Mario games. Unless they are in Paper Jam, which I doubt it, because it kind of implements stuff, but the later games kind of like to simplify and simplicate things. Alright, so what are we waiting for? Well, it's just a place to twisty 2 right here. Get ready to jump, jump, jump. There we go. Then Bowser gets into activation mode. Yeah, so much action on the top screen. Bowser moves left, Bowser moves right. Just to be prepared for everything. There are items to get around the bottom screen, but I'll try to make things as effective as possible. Alright, there's coins as indicated right there, but for the time being, it is time to battle more stomps after getting that piece of gear that I didn't really pay attention to, and oh boy, we are scrumplified. Ooh, I should probably switch away my badge here, especially my gear in general. Super Strike Brothers! 150 damage, that's a nice solid amount. But I'm not going to be solid with this attack, maybe just great. Just enough to kill it. Gosh. Okay, let's see what gear was dropped from the deal, though. Probably said, but I was having my finger over everything. Finger on the pulse. Kingware, so it's another set of stuff. So, does it apply better? Not even really. My Masterwear is just better in general, but how does it compare for Luigi? Not even good enough. And the item that the stomps can give is the Lazy Scarf, just like the pin drill at Plaque Beach. So obviously, we already have a unit of it all. Maybe even 2. Time for the items. Oh, do not fall on the stonk. Get the equips from them, and also, gotta remind you that AOK wear can also be gotten, aside from the extra exquisite Toad Town shop, gotten from the Dark McCawful heads, so you gotta be very careful as you do as Mario Luigi. But maybe not, there will be a way to get into Peach's Castle itself as the brothers formal, whatever. Trying to keep things on screen here just to show what attack these guys do. Get all puffy and tuffy, kinda just like the thing. Yeah, just watch for the one that had the face. Oh no, not the face! I'm gonna do a Great Badge and Bonus Badge just for some extra coins. Not that I need coins, but I also have gear well enough to where I recover HP and SP anyway. So if you fall, you can't quite reach your way back. You also can't spin. Don't try it. To get even more prequel quotes. No, gotta hurry, hurry, Bowser, jump, no. Okay, yes, I have a chance to do some more battling if I wish to get more coins. Yeah, get your 50 units of it all. See, more coins for me to double within my lifetime. Quite the base-tastic timbre you got there. Yes, indeed, out of there, a big old green pipe that ties things together as well. Can I finally wait for the return time? Get ready for Bowser to freeze like that. No! Of course, the timing's a little off, but can I fall well enough? Yeah, I got all the coins, so my OCD almost clicked in. At least gaming OCD. It's not really a very serious thing that I don't want to get into. I mean, it is a serious thing, but a serious thing that I don't want to impose upon myself. But anyway, 2 beans right there. Might as well go ahead and check our collectathon stuff of that. I believe they're 8 in the airway. I already way past the airway. 2 out of 8, so a quarter of the way down there. And they're a little bit maybe on the interior of Peach's castle in terms of beans. So, is my jumping well enough? Okay. Yeah, it's something I didn't really do in the remake. I was way too focused on jumping around too much and just being all bouncy-tastic. I guess that's just my thing of the LP for the rest of this period of it all. So, unfreeze it all, get all this. I do still like the Undertale Snowden Road-ish reminding appearance for the remake, where it looks more like you're in a woodsy area. It's like, you're not out of the woods yet, even though Dimplewood was its own little thing. Come on, Mario, jump on up. Can I get in like that? Freeze yourself and get down for the Guardian Sauce. Yes, another unit of them. Not quite as good as Luigi's surprising sauce for the SP recovery, but also, you know, of course, there's that. So, I'd say Guardian Sauce on the both of them. Not fully parallel in terms of their gear, but it's nice and well built. Of course, I don't really want to depend on the Guardian Sauce too much. I want to maybe do something unique, but never really found a chance to do so. But anyway, let's unfructify, fructus it all. Possible weird cut that has been made, but freeze Mario up here, then unfreeze everything over here, then you'll get to make the Schwampty, because we couldn't fully have made our jump. Then something simple in its own right is to hit another switch here. I kind of went in a weird wonky order. I did like bottom left and then top left, thinking that it would be all of them, but then I got the extra set of Guardian Stars. I'm going to keep Mario tiny for a tiny period of time. See, I can still reach up there, but had a little bit of trouble if you were to be ducked down enough. Duck Dynasty. Alright, let's see how things tie together. I think this blue pipe right here, I mean obviously the way the pathing works, you can open up your ways like that, because this is a big place and you want to make your voice heard or something. Still saying that the Dark Star escaped. Take my word on it. So, let's keep on continuing. Back on this way. There might be item skip, but when we make more branching open ways, we'll be able to get them. Okie dokie. Oh, you just nut. I can't believe that. Oh man, kinda get some feels of other games with this poison attack in the lining up of it all that I didn't too effectively do much work with. Let's get out of there. We could use a healing time soon, especially Bowser with his 23 HP. I'm looking at the top screen now, but no I'm not. There it is again. There's the Stark Dar. Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. You relate with the crunching. Sounds like a dog when you give them a chip, especially my dog. She's like, don't puke into that thing. It just absorbed more Bowser's genetic code. Now's our chance, after it. How do we portelo it all? Well, we portelo it by simply doing that. It's gonna shrimp. Do we get to freeze it now? I mean, we couldn't have had a chance to freeze anything because of the movement of cutscene, and it would just get all blunt, and I couldn't have hit the switch. But it does a little bit of flim-flamming, which is also something that our beloved flim-flammer does. It just spit fire, didn't it? And before it punched through a wall, just like Bowser. We have to stop it from getting any more Bowser's genetic code or we're in big trouble. Chase it down. And chase it down, we will continue to do so in this episode. How many times must I joke in this LP about acting like I'm going to end episodes? No change to the save screen. The Dark Star is further into Bowser's body. I mean, that still reigns true. Just gotta keep on providing chase. And this thing right here, it's gonna make an opening. Gotta hop on down, make sure I'm not missing any items. I feel like it might be. Okay, I guess not. But yeah, when we reach around, we'll hit that switch as well. You know, pretty much tie things all together. Not that we'll really need to make too many returns. Make sure I'm also not missing beans. There's like a room coming up soon that should have 4 beans. Speaking of 4 beans, we got floor beans. Down below, a sudden mutation gives the waiting world the Liftoglobin. Oh, Liftoglobin, or Zero Liftoglobin, that lets the Globin to speak like us. Butting. Shh, do not speak, but move when frozen with chilly Globin. I got Facebook messaged. Freeze the very air and climb upon him, or cry forever. Okay, I'm gonna cry right now, forever. Just kidding, I'm going to Bowserify and get Icified and make a smiley happy face instead of a squishy squasher. Perfect Globin. Now, when mounted, lead your frozen Liftoglobin, see it around with the stylus. Let's see if the movement is annoying compared to the 3DS version. Where do I go? Ask the Liftoglobin with the glint in his Globin. Show him with the stylus. So that's how you do it, and it'll go that way until you say otherwise. There's also stylus-related diagonal movement. Are we making an hourglass shape when he follows your Globin? Oh, you want your Liftoglobin to hold? Is that your Globin? Then give him a light touch. A warning, oh impetuous ones. Why do you have to capitalize that? I mean, it makes sense. Like, oh, as a way to exalt them. The Liftoglobin only moves when he feels a certain weight. Only one person would not be heavy enough for him to move. No, if you want to feel the Liftoglobin in your hair as you ride Liftoglobin, bring 2 people. Only makes sense. One more note. He hates to be left alone. If you leave and go far from him, he'll return to his original-ish spot from there. Should you lose your precious Liftoglobin, return here and have a teary Globin reunion. Alright, so let's have a first meet right here. Alright, yeah. Doesn't really seem quite as bad. That might have been a little too rough, but we're seeing enemies that we are kind of familiar with. Just a more powerful version that I didn't get to hit upon. I'm pretty sure it's right up in the open. Yes, these guys can give Dr. Sauce, and obviously you can't hammer them to make things more easily with the item gloves. And of course, they don't really have too high defense or HP. They're more like glass cannons. I didn't really pay attention. Okay, that was good enough. They move a little more quickly. I'm pretty sure they're slowed down in the remake. Kind of like the Dark Trashers, as I noticed. Follow the green. Be prepared for the jumping. Okay, I messed up my pattern, even though that's what he was doing. It's like he faked me out or something with the, so to speak, hand that lifted. How much HP do they give? 1830, so 610 for each of them if you were to divide by 2. Okay, we'll make some divisions on our own time. Be prepared for all the beans that could be around in this place. Hopefully I didn't miss them, but I'm pretty sure it's like towards the end where you're supposed to get them. There's like 4 in one room. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's try to not do too much diagonal stuff around here. Okay. Squeeze your way through. Don't stick around for too long. Oh man, you're clasping your butt even though it's like the underside of your neck, Luigi. Your mandible, that's your jaw. Your cervical, clavicle, getting confused with deer and collar words. Justification upon death, that seems to be always when it happens. These guys' attacks, it's like spin pipe, but just coming from the enemy. Oh yeah, put that in effect and it's gonna make an application of future coins. We got gear bonus, badge bonus, okay, 2420. That's a doubly fun thing. And I am also doubly bad at keeping track with my stopwatch, so while this leveling up and number obtaining is going on, I'm going to end this episode. Until next time, I'm Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, where we continue to chase the Dark Star further in the airway and hope that it doesn't get too Bowserly powerful. Do not touch yourself and remember, how are we supposed to breathe with no air?